All that document. The document.
I apologize.
You should, because I'm really him, so I would kind of back the fuck off. Hey, you.
Excuse me.
Trying to chat with you.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
I took a look at the document. I couldn't really make much of it. Who's this Hermes Trismegistos?
My fifth cousin. We write to each other sometimes.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Did you find my family tree at the rat house, too? Now show it to me, so I can finally get... Good.
What now? Did you hear me?
Sorry. I owe you my thank and maybe...
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Don't worry.
You promised you...
I did. Besides...
enough. Supposing you... This isn't any run-of-the-mill business.
Devilish. It's high look. And when I... Not some hope.
Tell me more about it, then.
I would now. I want to make a golem
Out of dough.
Isn't that a kind of pie?
Henry. A golem can be made of just him carrying. He wouldn't.
My word.
So far, it's in just look. I've all.
I don't care about this shit, by the way.
I'm over... Suppose... And then I'll...
I had.
What's this net?
I need to find a saltpeter.
Never a wasted work.
Short and to the.
And how long will it take?
A saltpeter pit is a pit.
This has something to...
Nitra is
And what needs salt? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar...
nothing of this. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks those white crystals thanks to the but.
So you're...
Certain.
How much?
A lot. That.
I was...
Well, you.
All right, and also...
Yeah, Bonnie has it, but.
So this...
Bonnie is not only the main if you don't be, she'll tell you that's a secret.
You have a secret storage?
What's so
Well, actually, it makes sense. So how do I get to it?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right at... Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on the other hand, Zedek might be holding his tongue for a while.
Bonnie spends time with Zinnek. She may want some...
Bonnie? Never. Be right along.
So the lair.
Another fucking random ass side quest. I mean... I've already been to the lair, but... We might as well, just go there right now. I mean...
What was that noise? Woodcutters.
What the hell was that?
Lord be with you.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit.
Of course I will.
Bonnie?
It's not the name I was... In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you? Well, you know what? I'll come... Did you...
Actually, Crazel's...
He's right there.
I'm sorry.
I reckon I'll just have to scrape together the ingredients.
What kind of...
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head. And just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
And
I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into...
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll... So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. But that's enough of that. I'd like to... But if you're in a hurry...
No.
You know what? When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz,
Oh, Jesus
I had
Christ.
to hide out. Life in the lair isn't... So I'm glad the miller's finally... You've got a beautiful dog.
Mutt.
What a cute fella.
Among the wolves. Not a word of a lie. That is, I lost him.
Well, I'll be... I used to have a dog, but
He died.
he started getting these lumps all over his body. But what's done? And what about you?
No. Pa was a...
Oh, really?
Those are pretty hard.
Sure. I'm pretty... When Crazels... What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
He seems awfully...
It's his beard that does that. Thanks for talking to me. But now, before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests. Anyhow, now all the styes in the region are scraped clean, and we're sitting pretty on a...
Barrel is quite a...
For the whole Trotsky region. Unfortunately, Crazel said we need at least...
6 times.
I reckon so. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter...
No.
Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can... Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave.
Crazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get...
God's mysterious...
And he also wanted me to taste it.
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels...
Jesus.
Not exactly, but I have an idea. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a gold... a saltpeter mine.
The local grave...
Exactly. And the one we have here in the...
Ah, the gravedigger Ignatius. I've already met him.
Aye.
So I'm in for a walk.
Seems like it. I learned a lot.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old grave... He's always...
Good idea.
He lives a short... Lots of the wolf of... Take care now.
Gotta visit the fucking gravedigger, bro. You know what? I'm going back to here right now. Long traveling. Just a random dead ass body.
Oh, shit. That's the bloke they call Lucky. Poor wretch. Bad luck has caught up with him.
Well, that's kind of fucked up.
He's dead!
Yeah, he is. And he just ran away. What a weirdo. Why did he sprint? Like, just get on your horse, bro. The fuck? We literally just saved that guy. And now he's dead? That's so upsetting. That's like so fucked. I'm a little confused.
What are you here for?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent.
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. The hermit died a few days ago, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong.
God's name.
First class. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately.
That's exactly. See now, youngster.
Right.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging.
Wait, I thought you wanted...
Alright, let's forge the sword. Here we go, guys. Isn't this fucking exciting?
Bloody hell. I'm overheating it.
Oops, did not mean to do that. Alright.
I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good.
Christ, what a day.
Well, this one's gonna need some more work.
Oh, I need to go to the forge because it's cooling down. I love the blacksmithing in this game. I think it's like really fun. Just like making shit.
It's burning.
Shut up. Am I doing this right?
That looks finished.
Nice. Although I asked that, and then I was like, it's finished. Nice.
What do you want, you yo? Speak up or get lost.
Why is he so fucking rude
Got
to me?
something for you.
God's nails, you weren't.
I'd say it looks pretty much.
Looks like. This is.
Thanks.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some.
No, you know full well what I need.
Why is it so important for
I have my reasons.
God's nails, lad? You're. But whatever. That's your business. I don't mind. We can set off once.
I talked to Betty.
And?
Nothing yet.
And Betty didn't.
Well,
Betty?
she didn't.
And if she's afraid.
Yeah.
And get a move. How can I help you today?
I need something.
Great. Come back. Excuse me.
Alright. So we can just go straight to the wedding. That's pretty fucking chill. I mean, should we just check this out real quick and then do the wedding next? Might as well, right? Like, I feel like it's not terrible.
Heel. Good boy. Good boy. Here, Mutt. Aye, aye. You silly doggy.
Good day. Excuse me.
How was that guy's deal?
Ja. Go.
God bless.
Ignatius.
Of course. How many? Shall we grind the teeth up, or do you want to take them away in your...
None of that. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me.
From Lower Semine?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
Yeah, something like that. At night, you hear the cries of...
Well, that...
Not to worry. It's actually just a hole with these white crystals for 'em in it.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses. I'm going to go there anyway, so...
Really?
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt. I have some collections from some... At least one day I can...
You want me to help you with your great...
Why not?
I have a better idea.
I won't say no. Oh, aye. Now, listen, that we'll take to...
So you got meat out?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Samina are interested in it, But thanks for the meat. Grave digging is a job like it, and if it wasn't for...
Of course, I'm just a little... I wouldn't like to...
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only... So what then? Nice and early.
Yeah.
Didn't you? And like I said...
I understand. Have you heard any news?
There's something...
Do you know what happened with the bodies from near the...
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know their names.
Oh, aye. They all ended up in a pit together right by the cemetery. Getting them out of there was a grind. They was well fed. You could tell right away that...
Yeah, you're right.
Not to worry.
Are you in the hurt?
We're not related. Different what they do with them. But Bojena, do you know?
I do.
There's a place called Limbus Infantium. Make sure you never send anyone there. Not even by accident.
Well, I don't think I'll be going into the... I had to dabble in your trade a little bit. Buried a young man from the...
I know. Don't think I didn't try to get him for myself. He wasn't baptized, so I couldn't bury him in the cemetery. But he deserved it. It gave me a terrible itch, the damned wood.
I buried him in his face.
You did well. Don't. I can tell right away if a...
I don't know.
Didn't you understand me? Like I said.
But where the fuck can I wait? Ugh. You kidding me? Alright. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this fucking... What the fuck? Anyway, I'm just gonna do this mission. If it gets good, I'll start recording again. If it's just literally me helping grave diggers and doing shit, like, if it doesn't matter, I'm just not gonna worry about it. Next episode, we're definitely hitting that fucking wedding, so let's go.